question of the day with you. In fact, here it is on your screen. We're asking, do you believe society ignores male victims of domestic abuse, and what cases have you come across? Now, this is typical of every discussion we have, Mofat, that is in regards to, for example, men's health, when it comes to men's issues. The kind of response tends to be a bit low because you see people, as we said, are a bit shy or embarrassed to share their story. But we want to challenge you, gentlemen. Please speak up. We know you hear us. We know you're watching. Can you be brave enough, like Mohammed and Jackson, to actually talk to us through our text messages? Please, even tell Dan, hide my identity. That is okay. No problem. But we're here to help and also put you in touch with the likes of Machine and Watch organization if you require that assistance. Dan, who's talking to us via WhatsApp? Let's see. We have a text message here that says, that's coming in from John, who says, men can experience domestic abuse from a partner or a former partner in a heterosexual or same-sex relationship, rather. Men can also be abused by family members, adult children, siblings, or others. Family abuse against men includes so-called honor-based abuse, such as forced marriage. Domestic abuse is often discussed as a woman's issue because the majority of domestic abuse is experienced by women. All right, thank you so much for that, John. Now, let's get into something very interesting that was kind of raised here, because I think perhaps, Mofat, many women perhaps don't look at it like some form of abuse. Now, listen to this, ladies. Controlling finances, stealing money, coercing someone into debt, restricting, exploiting, sabotaging their partner's access to money and other resources such as food, clothing, transportation, and a place to live has been classified as a form of abuse. And you can even go and check it out on survivingeconomicabuse.com if you want more details of that. If you think Wajiko just came up with that, no. But someone just said there's such a thing as financial abuse. And how are women notorious of abusing their partners in this way? Because we say, kwani si ni mwanaume, what is the big deal? He's supposed to be doing this anyway. Mofat, how are we getting this wrong?
You see, Shiko, just like I have explained there before, I mentioned something called financial abuse. And it is killing a lot of marriages and relationships because there is that kind of thinking where people see men as source of money.
As ATMs.
As ATMs. Right now, if you have been looking at, maybe particularly in the evening, the hardest time for a man is during the evening, around 5 to 6. Because one, you'll find a lot of texts, supper, a lot of needs that are required. And at the same time, when you go to M-Pesa outlets, you see most of the people or the customers lining up to deposit money are men. Because that money, if it reaches home, the probability of that money seeing morning is too low. There is theft. And just like I have said, when friendship in marriage dies, you start seeing red flags. Robbery is one of it.
And there are men who are being robbed by their partners.
Absolutely. Because like now, if you love me and I'm your friend, if you want something, genuinely, you request for it. I don't want to speak or to frame or to fabricate. I say all women are bad. They are good women. But there are this category of women who decided to be a lazy lot. They are just at home, watching Afro cinemas, just texting men to send money, send fare, send ABCD.
And if not, all hell will break loose.
And I can tell you for free, when a man gets to the M-Pesa and sends money, he is doing it clean out. But the moment you realize that you are being abused, then you start even becoming emotional. And I can tell you, most of the abuses, they are interrelated. If I'm abused financially, automatically it will also affect my emotional being.
And then now the verbal abuse also comes in as well.
And I can tell you for free, if you marry a woman who is hardworking, who loves you, who is your friend, I can tell you for free, all the time you'll be happy, if not 100%, 80% of your time. But if you marry someone who is your enemy, I can tell you for free, within 2 years or 3 years of that marriage, the friendship will be done.
Yeah.
There will be no family. And I can tell you for free, what will happen, and this one is also happening and we are seeing it, when my family or someone's family is being ruled from the another family. Like now, where a lady comes from, you see, if they have to make a decision in that marriage, the lady must call the mom or the father or the brother. We want to buy shamba. We want to buy a car. We want to rent a house. You see now, the lady has to call to the family and ask for options. Now, those options, they are brought at home. Then the lady tells the man, no, my mom said we'll do ABCD. And you see sometimes some men, not all, they don't know how to fight or to argue because they think, sometimes people also confuse love and some other things that are very funny.
And let me stop you there, Moffat, for a second, because to me that actually just sounds like coercive behavior. And I think a lot of men are also victims to coercive behavior, that it's not a mutual agreement that has been achieved here. It is the woman's way or nothing at all. Correct.
Yes.
So it's the curtains that we're going to get, it's me. The car we're driving, nimi nimesema. And by the way, make sure you're home by 9 p.m. or else.
That's you know? And you see, Shiko, we must admit, let's go to the Constitution. In the Bill of Rights, it says, all Kenyans, all, we are saying all, there is no where a woman has been given bigger mandate or bigger equal rights than the man. They say all, that they shall enjoy that fundamental right to the greatest extent. So the world where maybe women used to enjoy something lesser than what they are supposed to enjoy, or where men used to enjoy bigger than what women must enjoy, it came to an end through this constitution. So when you go to section 251 on the penal code, when you assault someone and then you are taken to court, then maybe the judge finds that you are guilty, you can be imprisoned for 5 years. But how do you reach there? So this thing is cutting across, or it's speaking from the background where women are seen as the most violated. It is very true, even statistics can tell you. Women are the most violated by men. But you see, what causes that violence? And I'm not trying to preach that women must continue to be violated. It is, in fact, against all odds to violate any person's rights.
Moffat, let me stop you there so we can hand over to Kai very quickly, who's still on set with Mohammed and Jackson. Kai, tukimalizia, maybe you can engage Mohammed and Jackson and to tell us how they managed to get out. What is their message to fellow men who, by the way, are actually enduring this kind of abuse in their house, whether it is from other family members or from their partners? Wasemaje?
Shukran sana Shiko, na pengine tukiweza kuendelea pale mahali ambapo tuliweza kuachia Bwana Jackson, umeweza kutueleza fika kwamba imefikia wakati paka unaona fika kwamba ni afadhali askari waweze kuchukua mkondo wake na kuweza kumshika kijana wako na kumpeleka jela. Pengine ni nini haswa jamii pale mtaani wanaweza kulichukulia vipi swala lako?
Jamii mtaani pia hawana raha na huyo kijana kwa sababu yani ameshinda, yani tabia zake si mzuri kwa ufupi. Kwa hivyo mimi naona akienda pale akizuiliwa kama miaka 3 ama 4 hivi kidogo labda tanyoka.
Shukrani sana Bwana Jackson. Na pengine kwa upande wako nitaweza kuregesha swala lile ambalo nimeweza kumuuliza mzee Jackson kwako. Jackson, jamii pengine kuona kwamba umeweza kuja wazi ama kuweza kufikiria kwamba wanaume wanaweza kupata shida hususan katika majumba yao, jamii linaweza kulichukua vipi swala kama hili lako?
Mimi kwa upande wangu ningeomba hususan jamii, kwa sababu siku hizi unaambiwa kuna wazee wa nyumba 10, wazee wa mitaa wa kuzidili na hizi cases za mitaani kwanza, alafu ndo zifikie huko kwa wakubwa ikiwemo machifu nini, hususan swala la kama mtu na mkewe. Naona kesi kama hiyo, mimi kusema ukweli sioni kama itakuwa sawa kwenda kuamuliwa kwa mzee wa mtaa, kwa sababu moja au mbili. Mimi nitasema hivi, kwa sababu unapokwenda kwa mzee wa mtaa kumueleza kuhusu mkeo, na mkeo wewe ndo unaishi ndani na yeye, matatizo ya ndani anayopitia pale ndani ni wewe, si yule mzee wa mtaa au mama wa nyumba 10. Mbali na hivyo pia ningependa kama jamii nyingine itawezekana njia mbadala, ikiwemo kama pengine machifu, in case mtu aruhusiwe, kama mkiwa na matatizo yoyote ama venye serikali inaweza ikaorganize kuwa na kitengo hicho, mume aende akaripoti kwanza, si mke, kwa sababu saa hizi wanawake wamepewa kipaumbele. Hata bahati mbaya tu saa hii watembea umguse makalio tu, kumwambia hata pole, ni wachache sana wenye kuelewa neno maana pole au samahani ni bahati mbaya, inaweza ikawa kesi na haukukusudia, ilikuwa tu bahati mbaya. Lakini inakuta saa hizi si wanaume zuia kustolea masharubu, usishangae kifika ndani ya nyumba anrudi kama panya, kwa sababu ana mengi mazito, na kiukweli kina mama kama staili ni hii haitaleta mantiki nzuri.
Shukrani sana Bwana Mohamed kwa hoja yako. Shiko, semi hizo za waathiriwa walikuwa ni waweze kuwa waathiriwa watatu, lakini kwa sababu ya muda na vile vile tumeweza kuweza kuongea na waathiriwa wawili, na pengine kwa siku nyingine tutaweza kuweza kumleta huyu mwathiriwa watatu tuweze kusikia historia yake ilikuwa vipi. Kwa hivyo semi hizo za baadhi ya waathiriwa ndani ya kuta 4 za nyumba. Nyumbani kuna mambo, na mambo ni kama haya ambayo tumeweza kuwasikiza kuweza kuwasikia kutoka kwa hawa wanaume ambao wameweza kuwa wajasiri kuweza kuelezea historia zao ndani ya majumba yao. Tuka kaunti ya Mombasa, jina langu ni Florikai. Kwako Shiko.
Thank you so much, Kai, for the great work done, and also for engaging Mohamed and Jackson, our survivors today, just sharing their stories with us. As we come to an end, Mofat, the question here is, as society, how can we start to do more for men who are going through this? Let's even just talk about something that Mohamed has highlighted about just even the issue of reporting the cases. What more needs to be done? What are you as an organization as well doing to create safe spaces for men as we begin to wind up?
Okay, what I would say on that is that we must, you see, when an offense has been done, it's reported to the police. I would request the police to give these two people, a woman and a man, equal spaces or equal rights to report their cases, and those cases, they are being treated equally, because it is not even a privilege, it's a right.
Right.
And just like when you see someone like Jackson, the boy who has been beating him up has not been arrested. Why? Because it's a man who reported.
Yeah.
If it was a woman who reported, I'm double sure by this time that case would be in court. The second thing, that as an organization, what we are doing, we are reaching to these people to accommodate them, to listen to their cries, and also try to reach their wives to know what could be the problem. Sometimes we may save it. And whenever a relationship is becoming toxic, we are telling them to quit. Instead of killing each other, why don't you quit? There is the hardest institution on this earth is marriage. So you cannot force marriage.
Yeah.
Instead of killing each other, harming each other, the best thing is to quit. And maybe if you had the other responsibility together, maybe you can play your responsibility when you are far. So we are bringing them together. We are also sensitizing them on how they can start small businesses, because just like I told you, this abuse starts from the financial issue.
Yeah.
Get the point? If a man gets financial stability, at least he can be in a position to provide for the family. But we're also telling women, kindly marry your friends. Don't force marriage. Don't get married to someone because maybe you saw something material. And for men, courtship. Don't court with someone for 1 month, then you get married the second month. Learn. Give it a time so that you can learn their behaviors, so that by the end of 1 year, 2 years, you know, this can be my friend or she can be my enemy.
Okay.
But people want to rush into marriage, and it's one of the hardest institutions.
Absolutely.
We are based in Mombasa, and we cover the coast region, Tana River, Taita, Mombasa, Kwale, Kilifi. And we are located at the old Malindi Highway, a place called Utange. Our contacts are on the road, and you can reach us, and we can help each other.
Okay.
And maybe finally, I just want to tell people, the moment you set a marriage and you start getting children and you have differences, kindly learn the channels of addressing those issues because they might affect the children. And that's why you see some of men are also beaten by children because no child will see a man beating the mother and just let it go.
Okay. Thank you so much for that, Mofat. Before I say goodbye, let's sample at least 1 or 2 text messages from our viewers, and then I can let you go. Jackson from Mombasa says, a man who is being abused may experience some or all of the following behaviors: bullying, mocking, humiliation, insults, criticism, control, being checked up on, followed, or even stalked. Just even reading more onto what he's saying, being stopped from seeing family and friends, that's isolation, being forced into sex, having money taken or controlled, lying, blame, and denial of the abuse. Thank you for that, Jackson. All right, last text message as we say. Goodbye, Jacob Magenya from Gong, who says, that's ticklish but very important topic you are having this morning. Most men are in abusive marriages and relationships, and it's not necessarily physical. Most women abuse men verbally. That's true. Kwenda uko, this and this, you're this and that, right? Their words can pierce men like a double-edged sword, and this hurts men emotionally with time. In worst cases, because men don't open up a lot, it leads to cases of alcoholism, and in worst cases, suicide. Ask Mofa to advise men who are experiencing this. So, because of time, what we're going to say is this. Gentlemen, please reach out to the likes of Mofat. They are here for you. I like that last text message because it has pretty much covered everything that we've talked about, because he's right.
Yeah.
You know, worst case scenario is you losing your life, correct? We're hearing of people being paralyzed. I think Langata Women's Prison is filled with women who snapped.
Very true.
And unfortunately, the case is their men are gone simply because of this abuse. So again, Mofa, thank you so much for taking time and putting us in touch with the likes of Mohammed and Jackson. We appreciate you coming all this way. Please be sure to check them out as Mashinani Watch Organization. Write that down, share it with someone who needs that contact, and let's see what the likes of Mofat can do for you. Okay, on behalf of the Breakfast crew, we want to hope that this particular conversation was informative. We thank you for sticking with us. We'll leave it there and, of course, hand over to our team from Chipuko to give you the very latest from county to county. My name is Shiko Kaitani. Have a great day up ahead. God bless.
The meter starts again at 0. Fires across goal, Raheem Sterling's better beaten.